Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. You know, when it comes to PlayStation 5, just when you type in PlayStation 5 on your search engine, you come to see a trash dump of all kinds of misinformation about the PlayStation 5. The release date, the price tag, all kinds of different things. Guys, don't fall for all this crap. This is all based on clickbait. A lot of these companies, when you click here, these third parties, when you click on them, what do? They put a bunch of ads. They're just using it as a clickbait for the Sony fanboys to click on it. No one knows the price tag. No one knows when exactly, on which date it's going to be released. We expected to have it released sometime in 2020, November, December, possibly November, but no one knows the price tag. All we know so far is what Mark Cerny said on the Wired magazine, and that's that it's going to support a AMD's GPU and CPU, Navi GPU, and CPU Zen 2. And it's going to be capable of 8K. Now, what type of 8K? We don't know. Is there going to be a native 8K? We don't know. Is there going to be checkerboard 8K? Most likely checkerboard 8K. So, we just need to stick to what we know, what Mark Cerny said. It's going to support solid state drive. Well, Xbox Scarlett's going to support solid state drive. Well, here's what I want to say. Both Xbox Scarlett and PlayStation 5 are very identical to some respect because they're both manufactured and designed inside GPU, CPU by AMD. They're both reconstructed by AMD. So they're both going to be able to handle very uniquely all these future games. The difference is going to be in the exclusives. This is the difference that's going to count. Luckily, both Microsoft and Sony, they have studios. Microsoft Studios has 15 developers working on a bunch of different games. Sony has, I think, a little bit more than 15. They got maybe 16, 17 developers working on some new games. So that's the rumor I heard. I don't know for a fact. So don't put me on a pedestal, okay? This is just a rumor that I read, just like you read. I don't know for a fact. The whole point I'm trying to bring about here is that both consoles will have some very cool, unique gaming coming in the future. And that's good. Competition is good. Okay? So, but the price tag, I heard some people say it's going to be $800. Listen, even Mark Cerny said he said we'll be able to hit a suggested price tag in the market. Suggested price tag meaning probably $500 maximum. Maximum is going to be $600. It's never going to go above $600. But I doubt it's going to be $600. Probably $500. That's the suggested retail price. So, it's not going to be $800. No one's going to be buying a console for $800. I sure as hell am not going to buy a PlayStation 5 for $800 plus all the accessories, plus all the games. That's $1,000 for a console. Give me a break, you know. Might as well stick with the PC then, right? If you're going to be spending that kind of cash on a console, then you might as well stick with the PC. I'm just saying. So, it's not going to be $800. People need to relax. Xbox Scarlett's going to be $500. Both of these consoles are going to be $500, in my opinion. Now, there might be a bundle, special edition bundle, Scarlett, limited edition bundle Scarlett for $600, or limited edition PlayStation 5 for $600. You might have that. That's going to be optional, probably, but that's optional. But standard suggested retail price probably is going to be 500. And if you want to get that limited edition, if they will have it, probably it's going to be 600. It's not going to go or exceed above $600. It's going to stay within 500 to 600. It's not going to go up to 800. That's not going to happen. Okay, you're not going to see $800. Mark my words on that. Trust me. Okay. But when you type in PlayStation 5 on your search engine, Yahoo, Google, doesn't really matter. There's all kinds of stuff, you know. The price tag, like look at this, the Daily Mirror. This is the biggest bullshit third-party journalistic quote-unquote company. Listen to this bullshit. PlayStation 5 goes up for pre-order, and they're filled with cookies, they're filled with fucking advertisement, they're filled with all kinds of crap. Yeah, sure, Mirror. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you say, Mirror. Yeah, whatever. Just turn that sucker off. Or when you click here, let me show you. Where was it? Value walk. Well, they're just going with the news and rumors, but let's see what they say. PlayStation 5 release date, specs, news, and rumors. PlayStation 5 processor will improve gaming. Xbox Scarlet versus PlayStation 5. Okay, these are a little bit more accurate. Okay, so here on this article, you're getting a little bit more of a little bit more accurate information because they're going based on what Mark Cerny said. Okay, and that's the only thing we should go with. We should go with what Mark Cerny said. And what would be the price? Listen, and this is what I was saying. PlayStation 5 price to be 500. Is he correct? Yes. Because Mark Cerny himself said at a suggested price tag, considering suggested market price tag that we have today. So he's not going to go above 600. Like I said, maybe limited bundle edition will be 600. But it's not going to go exceed $600. It's not going to be 800. I heard people say both Scarlet and PlayStation 5 going to be $800. If that's what's going to happen, then good luck with the sales. They're not going people are not going to be jumping on that bandwagon to purchase that console for that kind of price tag. All right? So $800 simply is not going to happen. You guys have to remember, this is Sony and Microsoft. This is not some low-end, low-budget, unknown companies. These are the big corporations, giant corporations, Sony and Microsoft. They've been dominating for decades in the gaming market now. So they have partnership with AMD. They can get the parts a little bit cheaper. They can design it. All right, they have this good relationship and partnership, so they're able to bring you a console that's very powerful at a very suggested retail price. Okay, so it's not going to be $800. Just relax. It's not going to be $800. It's going to be $500, just like it says right here, because here's where it says, most gamers are probably expecting a higher starting price for the PlayStation 5 because of one major addition. Sony has already confirmed that it plans to include a solid-state drive rather than a traditional hard drive in the console. Switching to an SSD, solid-state drive, will make the console load faster, but it will also likely increase the price because of SSD. Not true. It will not increase the price because of SSD. All right. Sony and both Microsoft, they have partnership with the other companies as well, third parties, and they can have good deals on these specially designed solid-state drives. Okay, and you have to remember, these are big corporations. They have money. Okay, it's not like they're hurting for money. It's not like Microsoft is hurting for money. It's not like Sony is hurting for money. They're gonna make on the long run. Do you realize just how much money Sony made on the PlayStation 4 alone? Just think about how much they made with PlayStation 4 since 2013, and also how much Microsoft had made with the Xbox. All right, you have to put all of that into the pot, not to mention all their other stuff that they do. So don't worry. Just because they're putting solid state drive doesn't mean it's going to be $700 or $800. They're not going to sell it. If they're going to sell you a console for $800, then they're going to lose. Then they're going to be aiming at the certain gamers. They're not going to be aiming at or targeting at everyday Joe or everyday Mary. Remember, Sony wants to target everyday Joe and everyday Mary on price tag because they want to appeal to a lot of people. Okay, if they're going to be selling a very expensive console, then they're going to lose. All right, they're going to lose. It's not going to go above 600. Like I said, you're going to have a limited edition for 600, most likely a bundle limited edition for 600, and then you're going to have your regular $500 console. So it's going to be 500 standard and then limited edition 600. That's what I'm guessing. That's like the worst case scenario is going to be 600 for a limited bundle, but the limited bundle is going to be optional. That's if you want that extra whatever that's in there. All right. And so when you are reading these rumors, you know, you have to be very careful because the internet is like a trash dump. There's all kinds of stuff out there, misinformation, a lot of third parties out there, independent articles out there putting clickbaits so you can click on their advertisements so they can make money. The best thing to do is wait for the source. Wait for the source. Wait for the Sony to officially announce it, just like we waited for Microsoft to announce it. I only believe what comes out of the Mark Cerny mouth and what comes out of the Phil Spencer's mouth when it comes to the Xbox and Sony. Okay? Or Sean Layden's mouth. When Sean Layden tells you, hey, this is the console, this is how it looks like, this is what it has inside, and the release date and the price tag is etc., 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 then you know exactly all the facts. The best thing to do is wait for all the facts. Don't jump into the rumors, okay? So anyway, I felt like making this short little video because it's not going to be $800. You know, this rumor is just, it doesn't float. It has no merit to me. It makes no sense. And it's a stupid rumor. It really is a stupid rumor. They're not going to be pricing at $800. It's not going to be $800. It's going to be worst case scenario. You're looking at $600 for a limited edition bundle. That's the worst case scenario, but that's going to be optional. Just like we had Project Scorpio, an optional thing where you pay a little extra. It's a bundled limited edition for those of you who maybe want something to have like that launch date PlayStation 5 limited edition. So you can say, hey, I'm a collector. I have this launch date console. Just like I have PlayStation 3 Fat, the original PlayStation 3 Fat launch date console. The exact date that it was released, I have it. It's so there's some value to that. They can look at the serial number and they can tell that this was launched on that exact date in 2006. They can look at that date and they can see it, you know. So my advice is just wait for the correct source. Wait for the Sony, Sean Layden to announce it. And I'm sure they're going to announce it, man, probably by the end of this year or most likely 100% spring of 2020. They have to say something by the spring of 2020. They have to give you some specs or something. I'm sure they will. Or who knows, they might surprise us. They might do a press conference this November and they might give us all the details, you know, or some details. But it's not going to be 800. This, people need to just stop dreaming. I even heard some people say 1,000. I'm like, come on, man. Like 1,000 euros. It's just ridiculous, man. Come on, you know. It's not going to be that much. I mean, whom they're going to be targeting then? If they're going to be selling a console for 800 to 1,000 pounds or 1,000 euros or 800 US dollars, so who is going to be their consumers, right? And they're not going to be able to make, just logistically, economically, and strategically, it's not going to be feasible for them to be selling it for 800. So they're not going to sell it for 800. Like I said, it's going to be 500 standard, and then probably limited edition, bundled edition, lunch edition for 600 with some extra goodies in there. I don't know. That's like what I'm guessing. Same thing with the Xbox 2 Scarlet. It's going to be $499. Okay, and if you want the limited edition, probably $550 or something, some extra goodies and whatnot. So that's what I think. That's my honest assessment. That's how I feel about this whole PlayStation 5 rumors. They're floating around, and that's why I stay away from these rumors. But you guys send me all these articles on my emails and let me know about all this stuff. But I know that there's a lot of garbage out there that people put out there as a clickbait, so they can have you click on their articles and they can make their money with the stupid ads they're running on their websites. So it's not going to be 800. It's going to be 500. Worst case scenario, limited edition, maybe 600. All right. So there you have it. Thank you for watching.